Trojan Philly, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. Listen, I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, and make some things happen this morning. Listen, we had 2 Trojans just picked to be preseason All-American freshmen. Man, look, we want to take a look at these guys. You guys already know. Everybody's already been talking about them. And look, I got a sleeper from this freshman class, man. I want to know if you guys, is this the most underrated guy in this class? And I'm going to show you this guy. Is he the most underrated in this guy? And is he the most not talked about, or is he forgotten about? I think because he had an injury, I think that he was a little bit lost in the sauce. But look, this guy, I believe he's going to emerge, and he is emerging as one of the big-time players on the team. We're going to take a look at that also. Braylon Conley just got picked for Outstanding Award. We're going to take a look at that. And then these guys, these 2 freshmen, they're on this 2024 sports preseason list. We'll take a look and see what kind of company they have with them on this list. So let's take a look at this. And look, the other day, I think it was kind of a misunderstanding of some things that I might have said in relation to Corey Foreman and Eric Gentry. They have knick-knack injuries, nothing serious. And I was just talking about Tackett Curtis having an opportunity to work his way in just with some knick-knack injuries. But those guys are still up and moving and grooving. They just doing minor rehab. I got a small little clip of that. We could take a look at that as well. So let's take a look real quick at this information real quick. Let's go. Get ready to take a look at this list. But you guys already know, man, you guys been hearing it in practice. Several different guys, whether it's Jamil Muhammad, whether it's Caleb Williams, whether it's the coaching staff, Odom. I mean, everybody is talking about Tackett Curtis, and you guys already know. I mentioned, I think, yesterday in the video, and it might have been a little bit of a misunderstanding. I'll let you guys take a look at that as well, talking about Eric Gentry and Corey Foreman doing some small rehab. It's just minor stuff, but they're still up on their feet. But this is giving Tackett Curtis the opportunity to take several reps, to take starting reps with Mason Cobb, and he's showing up, he's showing out. He continues to just impress the coaches. And I think as a result, man, you're going to see this guy, you guys already know. I was high. I told you guys from the beginning that the 2023 class is outstanding class. Not only that, I told you that some of the guys that stand out to me was a guy like Tackett Curtis. You can't be the player of the year in Louisiana and not be an outstanding player. And he's one of those guys, man. And so he's getting his reps. And so Zachariah Branch and Tackett Curtis, these 2 guys are preseason. We're gonna take a look at this list. And Zach Branch, just like Tackett, he already came in moving and grooving. He came in showing what he could do. He did it in the spring game. He showed flashes, and I think he's gonna get some time as well, man. I think when you look at the receiver core, there are a couple of freshmen, I think, that are going to move and groove. It's going to surprise some people, man, when you talk about, and we got outstanding receivers already, but these guys just got extraordinary athletic ability, and I think it's going to be proven on the field. Let's take a look at this 24/7 sports real quick. Preseason all right, so here it is right here. It just came out, 24/7 sports, and you see it here, preseason All-American. They got on the defense, they got Anthony Hill. Do you guys remember when they came up with the top linebackers in the country? One, I couldn't understand why Tackett Curtis was a 4-star. And I think Anthony Hill was up top. But I told you guys, I said, look, Anthony Hill, I said Tackett Curtis is not far from Anthony Hill. And sure enough, there's some other guys, there's some other writers, sports writer analysts that are now recognizing Tackett Curtis' ability. And you see him here now. I mean, he's a big-time guy, man. One of the big-time linebackers in the country right now, being recognized as a freshman. And you see him right there in the middle. But I really thought that Tackett Curtis is the best linebacker in the country, hands down. I mean, it wasn't nothing to be biased about, but I just really felt like Tackett was that guy. Let's take a look real quick at the other list as well and see who else is on there. And here it is here. You see Zachariah Branch getting some love as well. He's one of the receivers right there. So you see Dante Moore at the top. Is that surprising? He may. I don't know if he's going to even start yet. So we'll see what happens with that with UCLA. But yeah, Tackett Curtis, Zachariah Branch, these 2 guys are selected as preseason All-Americans. Now, I got a question for you guys. If I had to pick one sleeper player, and I'm getting ready to slide to this guy, if I had to pick one sleeper player in this 2023 class, and I'm going to reiterate, I'm going to restate this. This class is going to go down as one of the best classes that USC's had in a long time. I'm saying it right now. And it's going to be the most underrated class that USC's had in a long time. Who is the most underrated player on this team? I want you guys to think about that, and I'm going to show you guys this real quick. If I had to pick one underrated player on this team, it's going to be this guy right here. It's going to be Makai Lemon. Let me tell you something. And we're starting to hear rumblings about Makai Lemon. You guys already know he was hurt in the spring. Didn't really have the opportunity, and it looked like he was going to be lost in the sauce. I knew he wasn't going to be lost in the sauce, specifically because you guys remember when Los Alamitos went down to Florida, they got beat pretty bad, but one of the bright and shining stars of that game was this guy right here, Makai Lemon. He had like 200 and this might not be right, but it was over 200 yards, but it was like 220, 30, something like that yards receiving, and he went absolutely crazy. They could not control him. They could not contain him, and that was, he pretty much, Malachi was throwing to him. That connection was crazy, but Makai Lemon was that guy that kept him in the game, and he's already showing flashes. You started to hear coaches talk about, even Lincoln Riley was talking about just the other day how, look, he's basically kept himself in this thing. I mean, somebody asked him a question about Makai Lemon, and Makai Lemon, he was like, look, this kid is a player. I don't know where you've been hearing that at. This is not verbatim, but this is Lincoln Riley talking to the media. He said, I don't know where you've been hearing that at, but, Makai has been, one of those bright and shining stars. So if I had to pick one player that's the most underrated player, and I don't even know if he's really underrated. I just want to say, I guess I could say that he's just the most not talked about player, almost the forgotten player just because of an injury. But his abilities is it's insane. I mean, I don't know. Who do you equate him to? I don't know if you want to equate him to like a Monse Brown, a Robert Woods. I mean, who does Makai Lemon remind you of when he runs? I mean, he's just a strong, he's only standing at 6 feet. I think 185 pounds, but Makai Lemon is extremely, extremely strong, man. So this is the 2023 class. These receivers, of course, you got Jacoby Lane. You still got Deuce Robinson. I mean, do you guys remember back in December when I talked about this 2023 class and I said how this class was severely underrated? Don't go by the stars. And do you remember how Makai Lemon had 5 stars rather? They gave him his 5th star. And then all of a sudden, when he committed to USC, they took the star back. It was crazy. So, look, they play star games. They play games. But look, this class is severely underrated. And I want to show you something as well with Braylon Conley. Braylon Conley just got a big honor just today. And this is Braylon Conley. I just posted this on my Twitter. Braylon Conley just got an award. I put this on my Twitter. And you see it there. I wrote USC commit Braylon Conley honored as one of the best in DBs in Texas. And you see here he was standing up, got the award, and selected to the preseason team in the state of Texas. So you guys got to know, man, this class is severely underrated, and there's some big time guys, man. Braylon Conley is really one of my favorite DBs in this class. I mean, I can't even express to you how good, how physical this guy is. He is, and you guys seen the film, he's going to be one of those guys. Of course, he's with the 2024 class. I'm not getting mixed up with the 2023 class, but he is severely, they do all of our players like that. They did it with the 2023 class. They're doing it with the 2024 class. So I want you guys to know, man, this class, this team, this staff is doing an outstanding job in recruiting. So look, you guys hit me in the comment section.
You see Eric Gentry, you see Corey Foreman. Both of those guys there, they're just doing a little bit of rehab, man. Nothing major, just minor stuff. In fact, Eric Gentry actually looked pretty fast right there, running those wind sprints. But you see Corey going right there around the goalpost, and that's Eric Gentry running down the line there. So look, it's okay. Them guys will be good. They ready to rock and roll for the season, but just minor knickknacks that they just rehabbing from.
Trojan Philly, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. Listen, I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, and make some things happen this morning. Listen, we had 2 Trojans just picked to be preseason All-American freshmen. Man, look, we want to take a look at these guys. You guys already know. Everybody's already been talking about them. And look, I got a sleeper. From this freshman class, man. I want to know if you guys, is this the most underrated guy in this class? And I'm going to show you this guy. Is he the most underrated in this guy? And is he the most not talked about, you know, or is he forgotten about? I think because he had an injury, I think that he was a little bit lost in the sauce. But look, this guy, I believe he's going to emerge, and he is emerging as one of the big-time players on the team. We'll take a look at that also. Braylon Conley just got picked for Outstanding Award. We're going to take a look at that. And then these guys, these 2 freshmen, they're on this 2024 sports preseason list. We'll take a look and see what kind of company they have with them on this list. So let's take a look at this. And look, the other day, I think it was kind of a misunderstanding of some things that I might have said in relation to Corey Foreman and Eric Gentry. They have knick-knack injuries, nothing serious. And I was just talking about Tackett Curtis having an opportunity to work his way in just with some knick-knack injuries. But those guys are still up and moving and grooving. They just doing minor rehab. I got a small little clip of that. We could take a look at that as well. So let's take a look real quick at this information real quick. Let's go. All right, so that is the list right there. Look, you guys hit me in the comments. You guys let me know what you think, man. Is this I want to know this question, specifically this question. You guys drop them comments in there. Look, everybody that comes on, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that share button. We want to get to 5,000. We want to get to 5,000. So look, is this the most underrated class of all time? I mean, the USC, because, I mean, everybody we talk to, there's superstars all over the field. Every single person we talk to, every interview we hear, everybody's continuing to talk about a lot of guys from this freshman class. So look, you guys hit me in the comments. You tell me what you think. We got 9 days. Listen, next Saturday, it's going to be straight up go time. It's going to be on it popping. It's going to be on it cracking, man. Who's ready to get it on and popping? So look, man, until later on, everybody stay blessed. Don't forget, make sure you get up, get out, and make some things happen. Until later on, fight on, fight on, fight on.